is going on, everybody? Brent Abel here, goldballhunting.com, as in yeah.
Boomski.
That Buck over there, the young Buck, the great Jeff Jacklich. It's another episode of the Gold Ball Hunting Podcast. And today, I'm dropping a big-time reality bomb on everybody. So
Boom.
you better not click off or stop or pause or anything. Hang in there with us, because this is the key for you to start winning more tennis matches.
I'm all ears.
So the big question is this: how are tennis players like us who never played in the tour, weren't incredible juniors, or maybe got a late start to the game, how do we consistently compete at our highest skill level without having to grind through endless hours of on-court practice time and still be in the hunt for victory match after match? That is the question, and Gold Ball Hunting gives you the answers by helping you eliminate your skill level range so that you build a strong foundation of confidence. My name is Brent Abel, and along with my biz partner, Jeff Jacklich, welcome to Gold Ball Hunting. Jeffrey, what is going on there, dude? Northern California. Before we started the recording, it's a little foggy up there this morning.
Yeah, it's we're a little foggy this morning. Although I think if you are going to be playing tennis, I think we're going to get it in today.
Go ahead.
I've got some coaching sessions starting at 11 with some gold ballers and
nice
advancing the cause.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, look, down here in the desert, I'm coming back up there. Today is Friday, the 20th of December. Still got a little Christmas shopping left to do. But man, it's going to be a beautiful day down here. It's going to be 71, 72. That's just already crystal clear. Owen and I are going out there. Might be joining us at noon today on the grass, high noon. And as Owen likes to do, he says, so we play this three players singles. One player's returning serve, and the other two alternate serving depending on if they win a point, they keep playing the next point. And if they lose a point, then the other player comes in and serves. So the first server to get to 5 points then becomes the returner.
Got it.
And Owen likes to set it up like this is it's a tournament, and he's always the champion. He's always the defending champion. And I think the last time I played, he said, well, you can play. I mean, you're not seeded, but you don't have to qualify. And I said, oh, God, thank you. So he told me, he said, next time we get Maya out there, she may even have to qualify. So, of course, she typically wins all the time anyway. So it's kind of like, okay, whatever. Anyway, that's on tap for today.
All right.
So look, you and I have been talking recently a lot about one of the pillars, fitness. And I just, I'm perplexed. I'm actually more disappointed. I don't know what it is. I'm more, is it disappointed? I'm more maybe disappointed in myself that for so many players out there, I have not been able to get the message across that, look, you tell me that you want to win more. You tell me that you want to become a better player. You tell me that you want to get to the next round, that third round of a tournament. You tell me that you want to get a new rating label. You tell me that, all right, well, I'm not playing leagues, I'm not playing tournaments, but I'm playing on a regular basis. I'm playing a lot of tennis, and there's just one guy that I just can't seem to get by. And I'm going, then why are you still hauling around an extra 15 or 20 pounds?
Right.
And the answer is always this, well, I can't because of this. There's a whole laundry list of reasons why.
Right.
Some player is just gone. First of all, has not accepted the reality that, look, fine, 15 or 20 extra pounds overweight. Yeah, you can play a lot of tennis, and you could probably compete well for a set, maybe even a set and a half. But look, you're buying courses on how to hit that big, heavy topper, and you're buying courses for doing this and for doing that. But even if you develop the world's greatest heavy topper, if you can't move over there after an hour to be
Right.
able to execute the heavy topper again, then really what I'm saying is, well, you got to get the job done like 1-1. You got to win every match 1-1, because after that, if
Right.
you're up against someone who's fit and who's saying, fine, I'll take your heavy blows, I'll do the rope-a-dope,
Right.
I'll do the Muhammad Ali rope-a-dope, and then
Right.
once
They're
you
gonna
punch,
bleed you for it.
right,
You
and then
know.
it's going to be over, and you're going to lose the third set like 6-1.
Right.
And
And
you're
well,
just,
it becomes not even it's not even about, can I play 2 sets? It really comes down to almost a game count. I got 12 good games in me. I got 14 good games in me that I feel like I can hang. And after that, so if the guy figures out to stretch you out a little bit, how do I make one game feel like two?
that's right.
Well,
Yeah,
I can do it.
that's right. And we're just
Right.
talking singles. I mean, a lot of doubles only players say, well, I don't have to be that fit for doubles. I'm going, what? What? You mean, so if you've got a partner where you got to cover the lob like a lot, what are you doing? You're going to just, after a while, you go yours. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're going to serve the ball. You're going to come in and you are going to split step a couple times. And then after that, your knees are going to go, no,
Right.
no,
I didn't sign up for this.
I didn't sign up for this split stepping thing. So look, I don't want to shame anybody into kind of coming to, a big time reality check. But look, if you're going to tell me that I don't care that much about winning, I just love to go out and get a little exercise, hang out with the guys, fine. That's great.
Yeah.
Strap on the food bag and let her rip, right? But if you're really here because you want to move the needle as a player, and why shouldn't you? Because you can only imagine that playing, if you're here right now, this is your average level, how much more fun would it be to be flirting with this level almost every time you go out and play?
Right.
Be a blast. It would be so much more fun to experience that level of tennis
Without a doubt.
than wherever you're at now. And the fastest way to do it, well, you and I just went at it the other night where, I know you'd had one or two of these, and maybe I was having a beer, who knows. But it was that there's all this hype out there about how to play better tennis. Well, all right, buy the course for the lag, snap, and wipe forehand. Let's buggy whip Rafa. Let's see what he does. You could if someone's really selling you on the quick fix, come on, really? You think you can start to copy and model that thing within a few short sessions? No, it's going to take time.
2 words: repeatable, sustainable.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bullshit. Bullshoot. That might be one word, though.
Well, that too, but that's really, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say that the fastest way to become a better player is to drop and shed those 15 or 20. Even if you're at 5. I mean, 5 can hold you back a little bit. And I remember once interviewing a guy, and he was talking about, I keep an extra 15 pounds on just because I live a life of abundance. And I said, all right, what does that mean?
Right.
He said, well, I'm well off, I'm wealthy, and the spoils of being wealthy is I get to eat out more often. I get to travel to places more often where I get to enjoy and I'm going,
Right.
man, if I had a life of abundance, I would actually be thinking, well, let's see how fit I can get, because now I have less time that I have to actually work. And I can actually now really go out and spend the big money on the great foods that will fuel my fitness. So today I can go and I can go run to the top of Mount San Jacinto. I don't have to take the tram up there.
Right.
I mean, to me, that would be a life of abundance. And
let's trade that meal at French Laundry for a personal trainer, for 4 personal trainer visits over the course of the month, right?
That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
And then you know what? You can probably still go back and have a nice meal at the French Laundry.
Well, and you can go to the French
Napa.
Laundry, and you know that you can tell the chef there, hey, here's my deal, man. I'm like a fitness freak. What have you got that you can bring me that's going to fuel me for tomorrow or for later today?
Right.
And you know that French Laundry chef is going to go, oh man, you're
Thomas Keller.
You're my kind of guy. Yeah. I mean, how many different colors do you want on that plate? So look, guys, we want to help you. We want to help you get it. And look, and I get it. There are lots of reasons why it's so hard. I mean, you've got a spouse that doesn't care, or you've got a spouse that, is a great cook or whatever. That's fine. But could you ask him or her, hey babe, I want to drop 15. And she'd go, why? Just to play better tennis? No, because I want to be around longer for you, honey. And I want to be around longer for our 2 little kids over there, babe. And yeah, I guess I'd play a little bit better tennis. But so look, what's kind of the quote unquote call to action here? Well, the call to action today is actually Jeff and I are working on a couple of different products. He and I are working on the same product right now. I've just ordered, you don't know, that's why I just ordered something this morning, which is going to probably show up at that doorstep there within a couple of days.
Great. I'll start taking it first.
Well, I actually bought 3 of the sample packages. So if you want one, you can have one. Anyway, but the point is that we're not ready yet to recommend some products for you to help you, either shed some pounds or to help you if you're already super fit, to really get some more clarity, mental clarity, kind of clear the fog, get better focus, all that good stuff. But in the meantime, until we're ready to recommend something specific to you, if you want to drop some weight, why don't you shoot us an email? Let's make this private. Just let us know. Let us know. LETUSKNOW@goldballhunting.com. And we have spent some time on our 10, 12, 15-minute private free coaching session.
Yeah.
Really, that's what it's all. It's been just about that. It's sort of digging into the one thing, and they come up with the one thing, and then it seems like I'm always the asker of the question that no one wants to hear. How's your weight? How's your
weight? How's your
well, I'm 15. 15.
All of a sudden everybody
20?
everybody becomes a mumbler at that point.
That's right. And so it really ends up being, yeah. Kind of the one thing right now is I want to drop some weight. And so we've helped some players do that. And if that's your situation, if you want to play better tennis right away, and you need and the way to do that would be to shed some pounds, we can help you. Let us know at
there is a laundry list too, besides the shed a few pounds, the fitness aspect of it too as well. Because shedding the pounds is great, and you will be healthier, more fit just on that basis. But then there's actually the improved fitness part of it, getting in the gym, getting a personal trainer, or coming up with an online course of something that there's just an abundance of information and avenues to take that don't require an hour in the gym every day. It starts out in small little increments, and it doesn't require this daily commitment of an abundance of time either. We can start to chip away at it and see results fairly quickly, and so
it's really just
the joy of playing this game. The joy of playing this game when you're more fit. I just can't even tell you how how much stinking more fun it is. The more fun that I'm having right now, because I've been consistently doing my shoulder work. This is the one thing. I've started this thing on the road to the Wilson. I've been having, my own challenges getting on the bike and doing the other fitness things, but I have been consistent getting the shoulder work done. And I can tell you, I played yesterday, high level doubles yesterday. And I got to tell you, my serve is starting to come back in. I'm putting a few more miles per hour on it. I've adjusted my timing a little bit. I'm feeling strong around the net because I feel like my shoulders are supporting the volley movement and things. And so for me, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so fun.
Yeah.
It's just stinking fun.
Yeah.
To play when you feel confident about your body and your ability to move and do those things. Because then you're not as hyped in about the technical aspect of hitting the ball. You're actively engaged in what's happening. And that is just like it's just stinking fun.
Yeah. Well, look, I think working on technique is an excuse for a lot of players is an excuse for not doing the real work that will help you immediately become better. Because like we said in the beginning here, Jeff, you can have the greatest forehand of all time, but if you can't move your body over there, it's not like golf, man. The ball's sitting there and you get to set up and take your time and do whatever. It's not like that. Now, I suppose if you have to walk the course, if you have to walk a hilly course by the turn after 9 holes, you're probably going, God dang. And the next thing you know is you're pooped and you're not as good.
Right.
But look, it's the same thing with tennis, is if you can't get over there consistently throughout the whole match, what good is it? What good is it doing you spending all this time in the ball machine or spending all this time on court with a pro who's underhand feeding you and making you feel like you're really improving? Well, under those conditions, maybe you are. But under the conditions where we're actually measuring your results by the score, probably not so much. So anyway, guys, look, I mean, again, I get frustrated with this because I see guys, and look, the other thing too is we've got guys who are super fit. They eat right, they exercise, they do all that stuff, but they do the wrong stuff. They're in the gym just, what is it? Clean and jerk all day long, and I don't even know what it means, but it's not helping the cause in terms of, as you described, a better serve. You get too bulky, the serve, now all of a sudden there's just no racket speed, right? You get these little, what do you call them? The little dinosaur arms,
Jurassic
arms.
Yeah, Jurassic strokes.
Yeah, right.
You're so tight.
Yeah, right. So if that's the case, we want to help you with that too. Again, just let us know at goldballhunting.com, or just go ahead and, schedule a free private 12, 15-minute phone call with us, and let's dig into it. Let's see where you're at, and we'll have some recommendations for you.
Yeah.
With that said, Jeffrey, I guess before we get into what do we want to find folks to do, a reminder, guys, that Jeff and I are hosting 2 one-day tournament. We're calling them tournament training workshops, but they could be for, if you're not playing tournaments, just playing league stuff, or even if you're not doing that, but you want to come in and hang out with us for a day. And let's see if we can't dig in and help you find what really makes you unique. What's that one thing you do in your game, shot choice, court positioning wise, that, man, you do that so well, you don't even know it. You don't even know it. We're going to help you discover that, and then we'll give you some tactics, strategies to help you do a lot more of that. Thursday and Friday, January 16th and 17th in Palm Desert, down here in the California desert. Next month, January of 2020. So down below the video, there's 2 links. If you've not looked at our workshop information video yet, click that link. You'll see everything that you're going to get. Not only during that day, but we have a webinar, a pre-workshop webinar, and then we've got 4 post-workshop webinars. Got to keep you engaged, got to keep you doing the right thing, staying on the right path. Or if you already know that you want in on this, there's an application link down below as well. We are making sure that this is a right fit for you. So you got to fill out the application and let's see if we can't find the right grouping for you with similar skill level players. That said, Jeff, what do we want fine folks to do right now?
Like us, share us, please subscribe. Let us know what you think down below. iTunes and Stitcher, rate and review. Goldballhunting.com. Come on. This is where it's happening.
In the meantime, I guess, I don't know, but I don't even know what that means. Get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Jeff, let's do this again tomorrow.
Can't wait.